It is Thursday. Dr. Scott in the house again for our next step in our 12 Weeks to Wellness. Scott U-Haul from the Phil Long dealership, the Wellness Director. Thanks for coming in again. Today, our topic is how to make bad foods better, right?
Yeah, we're going to make bad foods better. I think one of the first things that people commonly do is eat foods outside of their traditional diet. You know, they eat foods that aren't traditional: fish, tofu, organic stuff.
You're talking about like when they want to try to go on a diet and lose weight, they eat out of their bounds.
They go on a diet, right, and they don't eat what they normally eat. And what I'd like to try to show you today is, you know, normal traditional American foods that you can dramatically improve the nutritional quality, reduce fat content, get rid of the bad carb, and still have foods that you like to eat.
Let's start with the chili dogs.
The chili cheese dog.
Yeah.
Traditionally, actually, what you're looking at right there is about as much energy that's in a Big Mac. And what I've done is I've replaced the hot dog with a turkey kielbasa.
Okay.
I've enhanced the chili by putting white beans, which really dramatically increases your fiber. The white cheese you see is mozzarella. It's made from a skim milk, so it's lower in its fat content. And then I have a bun that's low carb, high fiber. So I've increased the fiber content by about 15 grams and reduced the fat content by about 120
What's
calories.
the cost of that per serving, you think?
That food right there would cost you probably about $3 to make.
Fantastic. And this economy, that's always good news.
I think so.
Now pizza. Pizza's always a quick option. You got kids that like pizza, adults like pizza.
Right.
You've got a pizza option here. You say that's better for us.
No doubt about it. If it's cold, it's breakfast. If it's hot, it's dinner.
Right.
And what I've done here is gotten a small pizza, your $1.10 Totino's. It's a very small. It's got a lot less bread crust to it, so it's a lower carb. That right there is the equivalent of 2.5 pieces of cheese pizza from Domino's. And what I've done is I've enhanced the protein by cutting up turkey. I've put mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, and I've also got the peppers from the frozen section. Produce is expensive, so if you get peppers from the frozen section, you can get a big bag for $1.99.
And that'll last you for a while because you can keep it all frozen. Let's talk about this. This looks great. What's underneath all this?
That is, that's one of my ultimate favorites. I like that. What you have there, again, is a low-carb bun, high-fiber bun. I've got 91% lean ground beef, and a lot of people don't like it that lean because fat does add richness and flavor to the meal. So I've enhanced the taste by putting, again, a different type of chili on there, put a black bean, a white bean, enhance the fiber, a yellow cheese, but that's made from 2% milk, so that's not a sharp cheddar per se. It still has reduced calorie, but it does give you a variety of cheese you can option. And then I've topped that off with salsa.
What do you think the serving for that is for
That's going to cost you, again, about $3. The majority of it is the 2 pieces of the ground beef that you have on there. Or you could put bison in there if you were worried about hormones or something like that.
Jazz it up a little bit. Excellent advice, ways to save money and calories this morning. Dr. Scott in the house.
Thanks for having me.
We'll check back with you next week for some more wellness advice.
Excellent.
Well, first let's take a look at